Hello. In this video, I'll be addressing the content and formatting requirements of a title page to a student paper that is written in APA version 7 style. I'm following the instructions that are in the publication manual of the American Psychological Association, version 7. I'm working on a MacBook Pro using Microsoft Word. However, the formatting that I describe can probably be replicated on most modern computers and word processors. I want to first check that my margins are set to 1 inch on all 4 sides. So my document is properly set 1 inch on all 4 sides. I've noticed that students that work on Microsoft Word on Windows computers often have margin settings by default of 1 1/4 inches on the left and the right, and so these need to be changed. The next item is to insert a page number in the upper right corner of every page of the document. So fortunately, I can use the Microsoft Word command to insert the page number at the top of each page and along the right margin. I do want the page number to appear on the first page, so I'm making sure that this option is checked. And here, the page number is now visible. The appropriate page number will print on each page of this document. For the title of the paper, I need to type it in title case, meaning first word, principal words, and proper nouns are initially capitalized. So my paper addresses aeronautics in the United States. The word history is initially capitalized because it's the first word. Aeronautics and United States are important. They're principal words within the title, so that they're initially capitalized. And just the United States is also a proper noun, so it's initially capitalized for 2 reasons. The prepositions and the article are minor words, so they don't take capitalization. Now, there's one thing to remember. Some entities use the word "the" in the name of the entity. In that case, "the" is part of the proper noun, so it would be capitalized. This is not true in when naming the country United States. It might be true, for example, in Netherlands. Netherlands is frequently referred to as the Netherlands. In that case, "the" would be capitalized. The title must be bold, and it must be centered between the vertical margins. I've set the paper for double spacing. But now, to move past the title to the student's name, on my Mac, I'm pressing the return key 2 times. On a Windows computer, it would be the Enter key. This separates the title from the remaining information so that the title is more obvious to the reader. Then the student is identified. And here I advise not using nicknames or abbreviations other than are commonly used in formal names. We want the name on the paper to match the name used at the time of course registration so that the instructor is able to correlate this paper with a registered student. Following the student's name comes the institution's name. Then the course identification, using both its abbreviation and its full name. Now, here I caution, some institutions use a virgule, others use a hyphen, and yet others use just a space. I suppose an institution might use nothing to separate the department from the course number. Match your institution's common practices. Pardon me. Following the course comes the identification of the instructor. Now, here you have to ask your instructor how they prefer to be identified. Most prefer professor and their name, but is it their surname, their full name, or do they prefer using an academic degree? Or do they just prefer their name to be listed? Maybe they don't have a title within the organization. So I'm going to use the most common, and identify this instructor using the title professor. Last comes the date the assignment is due. Not the date the paper was written, not the date the paper was submitted, but the date of the assignment. Using long American style, the full month, the date, and the year. Now this concludes the required content of a title page. Some instructors may request additional information on the title page and just follow their instructions. Usually those instructions are listed in the syllabus or on your learning management system for your institution. But here's a review of the required content of a title page for a student paper. 1-inch margins on all 4 sides, page number in the upper right corner, title written in title case, centered between vertical margins and bold, the student's name using the formal name or the name used at the time of registration for the course, the name of the institution, identification of the course using both its abbreviation and its full name, the name of the instructor, and the date that the assignment is due. And we're left with a title page that's properly formatted in APA style. I wish you good luck in all of your academic writing. And in future videos, I'll address the technical specifics of moving from the title page to the first of the body pages, formatting the body of a paper, adding citations, and their complementary reference entries. In the meantime, I wish you the best of happy academic writing.